If you run a small business in Australia and you have employees, you're probably quite used to paying their superannuation payments every quarter. Well, soon that's about to change, and you'll need to pay their superannuation payments at the same time as you pay their salaries and wages. It's called Payday Super, and it's due to come in July 2026, which means you'll need to make sure you have the right software and systems in place by then to be compliant. Well, the good news is that if you use Xero to do your bookkeeping, like we do, you'll be well and truly covered. Xero has a great track record of making sure their software stays up to date and compliant with any changes that happen with payroll, taxes, and anything else. And it will be the same story with Payday Super. I've also partnered with Xero for today's video, and I'm excited to tell you that I've secured a special discount that you can get by clicking through the link I provided in the description below. The discount you'll get through that link is even better than the discount that Xero offers on their own website. So if you'd like to try out Xero and save some money, click on the link to learn more. So apart from getting the right software, what else do you need to do to be ready? And what happens if you're not ready? Well, the biggest change you may need to plan for in your business is with your cash flow. You'll need to make sure you've got more money in your business bank account ready to go every payday, because you'll be paying super right away instead of delaying it for up to 3 months. That may be a problem if you struggle to have that much money saved up in your bank account each and every payday, so you're going to need to plan for that. For others, however, it may be a blessing in disguise, because you won't have a big lump sum of superannuation to pay each quarter, which means no more quarterly superannuation bill shock. The last thing to keep in mind is that if you don't pay your super on time, you may have to pay penalties like interest and fees. Now, these penalties already apply to late payments. They won't just apply to Payday Super, but it's something to keep in mind because you could be more at risk of failing to pay on time from July 2026 due to having to make more frequent payments. So once again, you're going to have to make sure you plan for these more frequent superannuation payments. Okay, so that's Payday Super in a nutshell, and even though you've got a bit less than a year or so before it kicks in, you really need to start preparing for it now by signing up to Xero and by adjusting your cash flow forecast. So once again, if you haven't already got Xero, make sure you click on the link in the description below to lock in the best discount possible through our exclusive deal. And make sure you stay tuned to this channel and watch any updates we release on Payday Super as and when they're announced. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.